So what you're about to hear is gonna change your life forever. This is the biggest breakthrough in immigration history. And I'm gonna discuss a permanent residency. A lot of our clients are particularly interested in a direct citizenship, but because those options are so few, the second option is a direct permanent residency that can immediately get you a passport. And in this video, I'm going to discuss a unique permanent residency, and this is no clickbait. You actually get the passport in a couple of weeks after acquiring permanent residency status, and this is a latest change, an extraordinary development, and no other country has ever offered this pathway. This is super unique, the most unique permanent residency to citizenship pathway in the entire history. And to back this up, I'm going to get the head of my legal on this channel. So if you are subscribed to this channel, I promise you, you would be notified the moment that video is live. It's not too far from now. So please do me a favor, check your subscription status. And if you aren't yet subscribed, it does not cost anything. Go ahead and turn it on. All right. So what is this option? So a few days ago, I published another video talking about a regular pass, which is a temporary residency, a special type of residency, a temporary residency which does not lead to citizenship, which does not lead to permanent residency, but gives you a passport for travel purposes. Now things have gotten better. As we speak, there's a latest development where a special and a unique type of permanent residency also qualifies for a passport. So what are you missing? The right to vote. A lot of people who acquire Panamanian nationality would never actually go and vote in Panamanian elections. All they care about is the access to Panama, lifelong access, and they want a passport to travel outside, including the indefinite opportunity to live in Panama. So when shit hits the fan, you have Panama as a secure jurisdiction. So in this option, you get the permanent residency, you get the passport. The only thing that you would miss is the right to vote for 5 years. But after 5 years, let's say you decide to naturalize and get the citizenship-based passport, of course, that bridge is crossed. So in the interim, while you're on the permanent residency, you're secure. And this is a travel passport, access to 128 countries, the same countries that the citizenship-based passport has access to. And I'm going to discuss what is the criteria. How do you qualify for this one? What are the different ways in which you acquire this permanent residency? And the day you have the permanent residency status, you immediately apply for a PR-based travel passport. And because this is so hot off the shelf, as I said, while we are talking, this is the latest breakthrough, a latest breaking, a very new category. A lot of questions need to be answered, and my head of legal would be answering those important questions. But I'm going to share what's available. Of course, we're talking about the country of Panama. This is the Panama travel passport. The previous one was based on temporary residency, never led to permanent residency, never led to citizenship. So that was a bummer, the biggest con. But in this option, a direct permanent residency, which leads to citizenship. But even before you cross the bridge between the permanent residency and the citizenship, you have a travel passport. You literally don't need anything. Once you cross the bridge, become a citizen, you get the real deal. Now, what is the deal? How do you qualify for this direct permanent residency in Panama? How much time does it take? Well, it's a special VIP exclusive type of a permanent residency. The time frame to acquire permanent residency is around 30 to 60 days. So in a month, or literally in a couple of months, you can acquire this permanent residency. The easiest way or the simplest way of acquiring this permanent residency is a property in Panama on the open market. You can choose whatever you want to buy, and this property should be worth 300K. There are a couple of other alternatives, and I'm going to cover those in future videos. But here I'm going to discuss the property-based route because this is a popular one. A lot of people want to purchase their own residential real estate in Panama, maybe rent it out, maybe use it part year. But once you buy that property, you get immediate access to direct permanent residency, and this direct permanent residency, the special type of permanent residency. And we have a specialized team that not only tracks this option with immigration, but also specializes in every aspect of this. So at any point you are interested in obtaining the direct permanent residency that leads to a passport, a lot of people say they'll apply for the permanent residency. They have no clue of how you get this special category. So if you are interested at any point in time, you know what to do. You can always click the link, book a call. We can discuss all the specifics and get you started with our team on not just the permanent residency, but that all important passport as well. Now, 300K in a property on the open market gets you the PR, let's say 30 days, 60 days, whatever the time frame is to acquire the PR. Once you have the permanent residency status, we go to the passport control, apply for this special unique benefit, and in a couple of weeks, 14 to 15 days approximately, this is on the higher end, usually in a couple of days you get the passport issued, and then you're all set traveling using your new fresh travel passport. Now, this is a unique type of permanent residency with special benefits. A lot of people are curious how many family members can be included. What is the cutoff age for children? Does everyone get this passport? Can parents be included? Can they get this passport? What is the unique pathway to citizenship? Now, normally, there are two ways of getting this passport, of course. One is that I covered in the previous video, where you're parking 300K approximately in a bank account, earning an interest income of $850 per month, tax free. So you're not paying anything, they are paying you instead, paying you interest. And this is the Nationalized Bank of Panama. So your FD is secure. This gets you a passport, but this is based on the temporary residency. And in this video, the new option that I'm comparing this with is based on the same amount. So 300K of investment in a property. So your property, you can rent it, you can earn whatever monthly rental income you want to earn, or keep it vacant, or use it, or occupy the property as your primary residence or secondary residence, a plan B residence, and then get the permanent residency that yields a passport. So you have the citizenship based passport that you can eventually acquire in Panama. And now things have changed. Unlike before, now citizenships are being processed, right? So there's a lot of exciting developments in Panama. Now, with the Portugal Golden Visa, you just get the Golden Visa, you don't get a passport. But with this permanent residency in Panama, a powerful permanent residency, you get a lifelong PR. In addition to that, till you don't acquire the nationality in Panama, you have the option of using your travel passport, that interim passport. So permanent residency and passport both are secure. Now, this is not a citizenship based passport. Who cares? It still has the 128 countries access. So you have this combination till you then eventually decide if you or your family eventually wants to naturalize in Panama, then of course you can replace this with the citizenship based passport. But till that happens, there's no uncertainty, because you have the PR, you have the passport, you're all set. You're not worried about when the citizenship happens. Whenever it happens, it happens. But till then, you have the real deal. And if you're looking for the best permanent paper residency in the world, which you qualify for, yes, you qualify for if you earn more than $1,250 a month. If you haven't seen that video, it's a must watch. Definitely check this out. My head of legal in Uruguay clarifies all the details of this unique, powerful paper permanent residency. And if you and your family wants to acquire citizenship, there is that option as well.